Hello and welcome in. Diabetes the Second here with some Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Hey, fat boy, welcome. Yeah, we had a bit of a long stream on Sunday. I think we got a little bit preoccupied doing some other things and debuting a little bit of the auto tracker that Angrel had been working on, kind of developing from Blood, Sweat, and Code's original. Yesterday was a bit of a salt fest, so if you enjoy that, then yeah, you'll enjoy the last one as well. Go ahead and get things readied up. We've had some really rotten luck and maybe some careless play lately, so we're going to try to remedy that a bit, get a little bit better, stay a little bit more focused. See what we can do about putting together a good performance. A couple more people to ready up. Once they do, we'll be good to go. Still trying to get a crew together to do some DW2R racing action. I still need to look into a little bit more of the actual numbers and such, especially for the late game portion of that. Really need to get a better handle on what stats are go stats for the Argon Malroth fights. Right now it's a lot of going by feel, and sometimes that gets you just destroyed multiple times. Although, to be honest, most of the seeds that we faced lately have been more of the destroy you all along, especially in the lighthouse type of seeds, where you have to climb the lighthouse 4 or 5 times because everything seems to have exploded, or Malroth breath, or something else that just isn't tenable. Definitely a little bit more comfortable with the maps and having an idea of what things to look out for. I think the randomized weapon equips and weapon shop prices along with equipment stats is probably one of the other big things with the commonly run flag set. That is throwing me off a little bit, because that's a lot of extra information to either take note of or try to remember, and as a remember person, that's not going to go well for me. So I'm more of a note taker, and it just takes a lot of time. Children Science is DW1. Again, it depends. If you run with flags that are more in line with a vanilla experience, not having randomized equipment stats, not having randomized prices or who can equip what. If it's just, go based on the vanilla table, that's one thing. But once you start throwing all that stuff into a blender on top of, enemy stats and where things are located and how things can be found, it definitely accrues and accumulates pretty fast. But you're right, DW2 in general is also a little bit different, just because of the different types of spells, multiple party members, and just different goals to a certain degree as well. One more person to ready up. Once they do, we'll be good to go. Hopefully it will not take too much longer. And it didn't. They've readied up, so we'll be underway here shortly. Good luck and have fun, everyone. Feel free to watch along with everybody else at racetime.gg. Just no spoilers. 3, 2, 1, go. Wario is going to wah his way to the top in this one. I can feel it. got fairy water, an herb, heal. 16, 14, 33, and 8. Pretty good starting stats. Uh-oh. Could be worse. Although it looks like we're along the eastern edge of the map. Hey, Kiggless, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. Four, 3, 6, 0. Okay. Staff Cave, there's a town down here that we can reach. It's Garanham. Okay. Well, I don't know if the feeling is going to be right for me in particular, but I think the feeling as a general statement for everybody is going to be pretty happy about having very early hurt more. Ah, we finally found an enemy that is hurt more conducive, and he back attacked. Too bad. Hey, Tanuki Monster, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck as well. Again, sometimes early hurt more can be difficult to manage because there's that mental push to be like, go out, you need to start, you know, hurt mooring Axe Knights right there at level 2. And that's not necessarily the case. It'd be great if we could, but even some zone 1 and 2 enemies would be pretty good. (11, 1, 10, and 0). (1, 2, 15, 0). Let's sleep. Please get some more MP. Some more MP would be nice. Swamp to the west does go up and around to the north, so that is a potential place to explore. 3, 1, 3, 4. We're not going to survive, obviously, but we can take as much of a look as we can. Now, nothing up there that we can see, but places to go. Lot of HP so far. Kind of a welcome change after the last few seeds. Almost as much HP in this one as we had at level, what, 14 yesterday? It's gonna be the Stone Man zone, isn't it? HPCs are just like, yeah, Definitely look to yesterday's if you want to see a slow slog of seed. And a combination of a lot of things. Mainly red dragons and armored knights with Dragonlord 2 Breath, and us without armor for an hour and 20 minutes. Of course, we find out later that the armor was actually not that out of reach. We were just a bit unlucky in our exploration. Oh, there's Sharlock. That's a big ol' golem punch as well. Hey Ridley Killer, thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it, thanks for the good luck. Hopefully things calm down for you soon. Just having some fun with a casual race here. Hopefully, we'll try to stay away from the saltiness like yesterday. That was a bit rough. It's okay, I got plenty of water to dilute it out. 2, 1, 12, 21, that's awesome. MP by far was the biggest thing I wanted to see there. And an armored knight. Not the thing I wanted to see there, strangely enough. Learn Repel. It's not going to keep away much without any equipment, but it will keep away a few of the garbage enemies here at the very start. Oh, break him out with the Hurtmore. It's got some good utility spells: Sleep, Radiant, Repel, Outside. Hurtmore obviously is the big find at level 2. Now, Armor Knight's over in this direction as well, and because he back attacked us, we can't take him out. Yeah, this is what I was talking about a bit earlier. It's that pressure to go out and explore and fight some bigger enemies. Dying doesn't get you experience points. Oh, there's another town up here. And a good hurt moreable enemy. Okay, level 7. 4921. It's perfect every step a night. Ah, we went 2 steps without a night. And it's coal. Another shop, we got a search tile. Empty. So nothing in coal. Alright, plenty of good defensive equipment here, we just can't afford any of it yet. Guess what? We're not going anywhere. We could afford a chainmail back in Garenham. To 1014. 14 is the number I most care about. Any enemies? Sure. Not gonna complain about a free 255 gold. Add 10 defense to our arsenal there, so that picks it up a little bit. At least we're not still in the low teens for defense. Eleven 4 0 16. Low agility is probably going to keep me here for a bit. That in this enemy zone is awesome. There's a slime here, so there is still incentive to have Repel up. Magidrakey as well. Looks like we learned Heal more in the interim as well. That's good. Probably a little bit of incentive to just keep piling up the gold as well and not pick up something in the interim. Weatherwolf coming in with the raid. Welcome in everybody from Weatherwolf's stream. I think Weatherwolf was playing some DD2, I think I saw earlier, which definitely interests me. Played a little bit, not too much, of Darkest Dungeon 1. Hopefully you had fun, enjoying it. Early access just debuted today, I think. So hopefully the first impressions were good. Weatherwolf also plays some Dragon Warrior Randomizer with us on occasion, some racing action, some other games. And for anybody coming over, as we see 11-3-22-19, wow, what a level. I'm Diabetes the Second. Play a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer, lots of community races, which this is one of them. Occasionally some DW2R, DW4R, and some other rando stuff. Maybe we'll try to play a spooky game or something later in the week for Halloween. We shall see. Thanks for the good luck. I do appreciate it. Ooh, interesting. There's werewolves up here. So this is two separate zones, which I knew because the slimes were the 6th enemy up here. These are good enemies, too. Dr. Olo, welcome. Yes, much better, at least more productive start to this one. Level 1 heal, level 2 hurt more. 2 relatively nearby towns, we've got some good hurt more enemies. That's less good. Never want stop spell. When you don't have Erdrick's armor, and you want to hurt more everything. Add it to the list. Both my stats and my start are better. That is true. Agility is still on the very low side, but HP and MP are both fantastic. We've had lots of double-digit gains throughout the seed. Gosh, both of these zones are really good. This one's slightly more dangerous, so I'm actually glad that I'm finding this one second and moving into it now. Werewolf and Star Weaver can't, well, I mean, can be one-shot, but not 100% of the time. 1, 6, 21, and 3. Weak Fire Breath from the Star Wyvern. Add it to the list. Yes, our defense is still terrible. It's about to get better, though. Bunch of buffer. It doesn't seem to be on my side. You'd have to ask anybody else, but I'm not having any dropped frames on my end that I can see. Looks okay on my second monitor. About 4 seconds of delay, but that's about it. Which is about standard for low latency. HP and MP are both great. Strength is kind of middling. I mean, we're only... Oh, there's a cave right there. Is a little bit middling. I mean, considering we're a level 11, it's not low or anything. But agility is kind of still in the toilet a bit. Swamp South. Okay, depending on what's here on the spike tile, the grind that we've been doing for the last 8 or so minutes could be relatively inefficient by comparison. Have to see. Perhaps so, Weatherwolf. Yeah, it looks to be okay on my side. Nobody else has mentioned anything, so I'm guessing it's on your end, but good timing, sure. 33724, wow. Spike tiles are blue. Yeah, our HP and MP are kinda nuts. Okay, that's a second continent for you. No kidding, this is a lot of swamp. There's been a lot of swamp so far in the sea. Granted, we haven't explored too much of the world, but what we have seen has been relatively swampy. Another cave. Cave is mountain. Let's top off our HP, and by top off I mean heal almost 100. We've really not found or even checked anything yet. The only check that we've made is the search tile in coal that was empty. First chest here is an herb. Money, dragon scale, wings. We'll take the dragon scale, I guess. Final chest, Death Necklace. Wow, that's vanilla. Might be taking a death refill here, have to see. I approve of those comments. Nothing wrong with a good "is this even randomized" joke. Well, did a bit of exploration on the second con, didn't see anything else. We full cleared mountain and found the Death Necklace. Still no key access. I think we're now to the point that we need to start moving places in the overworld. We've got good defense, we've got enough attack power, we've got hurt more, heal more, lots of HP and MP. Okay, we don't have a lot of attack power, we have some. But at 48 agility, I think it's going to be better for us to fight than try to run. Hey, OAG, welcome in. Nope, Red Dragon's not getting me this time. He got the best of us way too much last night. Although, no surprise, we did get at least breathed baby fire as soon as you showed up. It's going well so far. Early hurt more. Very good stats. OAG with the host. OAG does a lot of RPGs and such. Still working on the house in Fata Morgana. A spooky visual novel. Yeah, I've been in and out of it a lot, so I've not really been following the continuity of the story, but yeah. And Fatboy, you're right. Usually it is bad luck, but so far, it's been more Red Dragon encounters. We can beat them, but they take, as we see, a lot of our resources. Okay, level 13. 66415. Another cave. It's gonna be, what, tablet or grave? Tablet. Too old for those types of feelings? Well, Danny Glover would like to have a word for it with you. No, my HP and MP are kind of absurd, actually. HP 135, MP 125. I'm just having to use a lot as I'm walking around here. Oops. The biggest detractor so far is our agility. Only in the 50s. Strength is getting up there. It does go through. Almost expecting that it wouldn't. What I'd like to find is a town to top off everything. Or, you know, a key, perhaps even in a town. Like Remulder. Like Remulder. Wreck. Fine. When you ask your mom for Remulder and she tells you you have Remulder at home. And it looks like this actually dead ends out, so... Dang. It's a long way for nothing. That's Tablet Cave there. We followed the western edge, or the eastern edge of all of this before. Now following along the western edge, seeing if there's anything that we missed. Doesn't look like it. We've got the second continent, and a couple of directions here to go still on the prime continent. West of Swamp South, south past Charlock, and then southwest of Garenham. But unfortunately, the last 5 or 6 minutes of exploration is all stuff we could have skipped, so that's sort of time loss, if you want to think about it that way. These guys are 3% to dodge. Can you guys stop it? Broadsword actually wouldn't have been you gotta be kidding. An exact 41? Why am I not surprised? How often has that happened in the last couple of races? Too often. In fairness, I probably shouldn't have attacked. I mean, I know that his range is into the low 40s, so... I mean, that's on me. There's no reason not to heal more with 135 max HP. Still, though. Unlucky. Yeah, our luck in that fight wasn't exactly the best. It's alright, though. Now we've got 10 more attack power, so what do you gotta say now? See? Well, the trip to Charlog looks like it's going to be kind of nasty. Red Dragons and Armored Knights right outside of it, so we'll have to take that into consideration when we're ready to dive. Nice crit. Okay, nothing else down here in the southeast corner. Yeah, definitely. If only there weren't plains tiles right outside, it would be even worse. 7, 13, 5, and 6. Doesn't mean it's any good either, though. Stats definitely getting up there. Really probably have to start being concerned about overgrinding, potentially. Nice crit again. Like, we probably... Well, our agility kind of sucks, but we're probably good on stats. which is not necessarily the best position to be in when you have, no quest items and none of Erdrick's equipment, but, such is life. Hey, we've got another town. Remolder or Cantlin. Remolder would be preferred because keys. Or it could just be both. Or it could be Hawksness. Forgot about that one. And it's Cantlin and not Remolder, because why would it be? That is okay, though. It is a place to search. Probably don't need the XP from a spike tile enemy. We'll take it, at least for the one battle. Dang, Hawksness is rough. Axe Knight. Well, if we'd found this earlier, this is definitely a better grind than what we'd seen, but again, I still think we've had pretty good luck overall. Silver Harp, it's quest item number 1. Blue dragons with Dragon Lord Breath. It's first scary enemy, really. There you go. Nice. Apparently it isn't. I was gonna say, haven't we killed a blue dragon before and we didn't see Dragon Lord Breath? But that degree of run failure is what we are going to be expecting in Sharlock if we don't get another level, so that's why continuing to fight stuff is still on the agenda. We really, really need to find Remolder, though. Stone's Cave and Grave are all that's left, and those are going to both be behind Garenham and Tanthagil, respectively. So really... Well, I guess the Jerk Cave's still out there too, so never mind. Oh. There's the grave. We can still only get the top 3 chests. We saw a town across the water. I think that's got to be Remolder, and that might mean it's on the second continent. And of course, we went east and died going west, and it would be to the northwest. There was a blue dragon on the spike tile, I think. I think you're correct. So perhaps we didn't fight it. Low attack power. It's just going to take a while to get through the fight, just like we've seen with the reds. Torch. Stones. Come on. Fairy water. Well, maybe this goes around? It does. Wow, what a weird way to get there. He's first. So it is bad that it took us this long to get keys, but it wasn't exactly an easy, intuitive location to find, so maybe that plays in our benefit? Yeah, the big tractor so far is that we went all the way up into the northeast and there was nothing but Brecconary and the Tablet Cave with nothing in it. Wings. Like, what's fastest? Going home? Or looping around? Or what? Hey Brian, welcome in. I am going as fast as my legs will take me. We're having a good Tuesday. We finally have key access after 45 minutes. Yeah, that's the swamp cave right there. That's how close we were. It was one tile off screen. Wait, that's Hawk's Nest. That's not the one I want. This one. It's a very typical exploration for us lately. Oh, that critical thing that you needed like 40 minutes ago? Yeah, it was one tile off screen. Coordinates. 2 south, 58 west. Probably could have gone and saved the princess first, but blue dragons with Dragon Lord Breath. Granted, it seems to be 25% still. Gold, empty. Token, that's the last quest item. And the Cursed Belts. Wait. Okay, this is pointless. I already know what's back there. Should have done this first. Now this. Yep, we got Wario for this one. Pronto wise way to the top. It's been a good, fun run so far. The back of Tanthagil is the Jerk Cave. It's the only thing I haven't found. And since I now have all the quest items, I just needed to do the harp turn-in for the staff before coming here. I guess technically it could also have been in the back of Garenham. Either way, it made sense to get it first. I guess since I'd already walked there, you could argue that it didn't make sense to do it that way, but whatever. It is what it is. So looking for armor and sword. That's the fighter's ring. I'll take it. I didn't fill up on keys since I had one left, then I was going to come back through anyway. Freebie chest has the torch. Or there. I didn't know for sure. What I should have done was done the staff turn in first anyway. That way, regardless of what was in Anthogel, I wouldn't have had to rewalk it. That's not good. 3, 9, 51. See if my counting skills are any good. They are. So that's the sword, which leaves bottom 2 here. Time loss crit. Yeah, I mean, technically it is. It's a lot more dialogue. Yeah, fortunately the count itself wasn't that bad because it was pretty linear, but yeah, it was across a couple things. When I was pausing, I was actually counting tiles across the screen. If that wasn't obvious, it probably was. It probably would have been theoretically faster to just walk around and count them. Oops. So this is the only chest left. Hoping for the armor, because that's the only thing we don't have. If not, it'll be in Sharlock. Jeez. I mean, level 15 will be nice. Sword hype indeed, Weatherwolf. But yeah, not the easiest count to be fair. Another Hurtmore crit, gotta love it. 15. 1, 4, 7, 2. Empty. Yeah, we've had a lot of armor and Charlock seeds lately. Probably 4 of our last 7 or 8 races. Thou art not Erdrick's armor. Can I get a Death Warp? Actually, I didn't even see a Silver Shield anywhere. Okay, now the question is, do we make a single dive attempt here? I think we definitely have the stats to do it, even with a large shield. Low agility is probably our biggest liability. Well, then maybe it is more. I think, it's just... we've had a lot of them. I'm not sure why I'm fighting this. I guess as a bit of a hedge. Probably should have been checking shops to see if there was a Silver Shield anywhere, knowing that there's always the possibility of a gold grind. Granted, we didn't know one was available until just a few minutes ago. But with these bonkers HP and MP stats, I think we have to at least go into Charlock with the mindset that we're going to try to single dive this. Not repelling anything, only 71 defense. $125 attack power. We do have the Death Necklace as well, should we choose to use it. Really, Green Dragon? I don't think I ever got the flute, did I? No. Flute's here in Charlock. It's definitely doable. I mean, even without the Death Necklace or Fairy Waters, you're looking at what, like 17, 18 attacks to win with 16 heal mores? Granted, we're already down to 14. But with Death Necklace, you're looking at 13 attacks? But this is the danger here. But with attack power being a liability as well, it's not guaranteed that fighting your way through them is going to be the best option either. Well, I guess this is going to turn into a double dive with armor. I mean, technically I could still do it on 11 heal mores. I mean, we'll have over 110 HP post Death Necklace. It's not impossible to get doubles, but looking at, what, 51? Really didn't need to heal more there. 72. Horrible Luck's been the name of the game for us for the last, gosh, probably 7 or 8 races now at this point. Yeah, there's a couple that are probably worth just fighting. I mean, realistically, are we really gonna get all the way up to 9,700 XP? Perhaps not, but the extra agility is not going to hurt. And with Erdrick's armor, all of a sudden, blue dragons become a lot less of a threat. And we've got, like... And we're also going to use 2 fewer heal mores on the top floor with Erdrick's armor, so... It's probably not necessary, but it doesn't hurt, I guess. Just takes time. Just gotta be cautious in case there are red dragons or blue dragons down here that we don't get stuck. Well, free being a relative term, of course, depending on the encounter luck. I mean, it should be. On paper, it's unquestionably. We've already had a, what, 7, 8 turn run fail from a blue or a red, maybe even more. Oh, there's the fairy flute. Sure. You say that, but I don't know. You never know in this game. We've had a couple of recent Dragon Lord battles that would probably like to have a word with you, and I would like to have a word with a professional statistician. But it's okay. And remember that there are golems, red dragons, and armored knights here on the walk to Sharlock. Like, we got away pretty free, though. Yeah, that's where, you know, kind of the strategy comes into play. It's like, do you just fight through reds at this point? And certainly wouldn't be the worst idea. I'd say the same about armored knights to a certain degree as well. That was, what, 4? 5 run fails? And still not repelling anything, even with Erdrick's armor. Oh, encounter rate. I hate you. I hate you so. You'd think our agility were like 41, not 71. What do they think this is? The seed that we ran last week with 44 agility? Diving Sharlock for the win? Probably by far the lowest I've attempted to go for the win in terms of agility. That's the stat we really all need in McGrew's new 3.0 rando. Number of run fails to various enemies. Not just whether you won or successfully ran or died, but how many times did I fail to run? Armored Knight on the spike tile. You know what? Go away. Death necklace, sure. Alright. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Opening with 14. 28. 44. 60. 75. 86. 97. 114. 123. 139. 153. Likely to win on the next swing, not guaranteed. That should be 164. In case I can't math, we will heal more. That would mean that DL2 rolled the maximum 165, again, unless I can't math. Always a possibility. Oops. Yeah, just throw that anywhere. Oh boy, thanks for the GG, Snooki Monster, Fat Boy, Brian Williams, Weatherwolf. Do appreciate it. That is going to be a 4th place finish for us. We had 2 finishers during our Dragonlord fight, and Nescard doing his usual RNG-defying performance of 101. If you got to Hawksness and found the armor or the Axe Knight grind early, which we didn't, that definitely could lead to a big-time save. Plus, if you were able to dive Charlog in one dive, or potentially level 16 had a boatload of agility, all those things could have led to significantly faster seeds, or times, rather. But we did our best, and not bad. Not bad at all. Certainly a better performance than we've had the last few times. I'll take it. Yeah, pretty big race, actually. We had 9 entrants in this one. Viable level sooner? Definitely. Definitely viable level sooner. My kind of impetus has been... Tanuki Monster coming in with the lovely 69-bit Puff Puff cheer. I'm going to say celebratory. After the luck that we've had the last few times through, this was a good one. It was a fun seed, if nothing else. I will take fun seeds any day of the week after the garbage that we've played the last couple of times through. Get some tunes in here. But thanks again, Tanuki Monster, for the support. Always appreciated. Never necessary, but always appreciated. Take a little here to clean the map up a little bit and get you guys a view of it. The DWR Discord has all of the race announcements. There's a channel called Race Alerts, and when a room is opened, there is an automatic alert generated by a racetime.gg race bot that lets you know that a race exists and has been opened. It doesn't tell you when it's going to go off or anything, but it'll tell you that a race is currently open or ongoing. Race alerts back on. As far as I know, it is. I mean, I also... Apparently there's some quote-unquote concern about people being able to see in the race rooms, but, I mean, it took me, and I don't know anything about tech, maybe 2 minutes to set up my own race bot in a separate Discord stream, or Discord server. So I get pings regardless anyway. I mean, even the ones that were off, I still get, so it really doesn't matter. Not really sure what the thought process is behind that. It just seems to limit people and whatnot, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. But the easiest way to get the alerts actually pinged to you, technically there is the DW1 our race alerts tag, but I mean, I've been racing for 2 years and never got the tag. So to me, it doesn't make much difference because I have that muted. I have that specific channel I have alerts enabled for. I have all other alerts off. Yes, when Nescard opens up race rooms, he doesn't ping people. Most people do, but he doesn't, so that's probably why. I mean, it's not my race, so I'm not going over the top of anybody. It's certainly not my prerogative. Sorry about the delay here. We will get the map up here momentarily. Again, I'm still convinced it's the board and not the markers here, because I'm having the same issues with clarity and such, despite getting some new brand markers. That's okay. I didn't really think that it mattered so much either, Brian, but when I asked about it, that's what I was told. Again, there has been a lot of inconsistent information given related to tournament-related and other things, so I usually don't really... It doesn't matter. I don't care. I just didn't really understand why it was turned off. So, like I said, it took me maybe 2 minutes to set up my own, so I got all the alerts anyway. For some reason, that did not charge. We will have to do backup strats for this one. Really? Yeah, the politics side of things I don't really get involved in because I just don't care. Sorry, we're setting this image capture here up on the fly, so it's going to take just a minute. Camera I normally use is out of juice. Not really sure why it didn't charge. It's been plugged in, but it says it's not charged, so I believe it. But yeah, it's definitely been more difficult to kind of address what you were mentioning, to get tournament races going. I mean, once the daytime races kind of trailed off after the group stage was over, it definitely was more challenging to get folks together for daytime races, which, again, not all that surprising, to be honest. Not all that uncommon for us. Wow, that looks like crap. Oh, the chippy tunes. I love these. I'm really glad I found this channel. It's just so peppy. Alright, sorry about the long delay, but finally a map appears. I'll catch up on chat here momentarily as well. Sorry about that. But yes, O'Malley, we already are done. We're just taking a look at the map, and we'll talk a little bit about the seed. Yes, Brian, I don't get alerts on Discord at all. I have all... I have everything for Discord except for DMs, specific mentions from a few channels, and then the race alerts channel for DWR. That's the only channel that for DWR that I have anything enabled for. But yeah, I do not have the DWR ping or the tag. I don't have any of the racing tags. But yeah, DD2. I'm interested to hear perhaps what you might think of it. I didn't play a ton of Darkest Dungeon, but I did watch. There's one streamer that I watched. Well, it's a couple years ago now. Like pretty regularly, that would play things like Slay the Spire, Darkest Dungeon. Why can't I think of it? No, I'm good, Brian. I don't need the tag. I didn't ask for it because I don't need it. What on earth? Why can't I... God, it's annoying that I can't remember the game. Whatever, it's not important. But Darkest Dungeon was always a fun game to watch, for sure. Especially since this person did lots of challenge runs, and I very much enjoyed playing it at a much lower level, but still, nonetheless. But glad you did enjoy the race nonetheless, hopefully we'll catch you for the next one. But yeah, if you don't have the tag, get it. If not, like turn alerts on for that channel, because the only thing that ever gets posted to there is going to be those race alerts. That would be your best bet. So this is the map for this seed. I redrew it again just for clarity's sake. Started off way over here along the eastern edge of the map with our lovely Tanthagil Castle. Very good starting stats, 16, 14, 33 HP, and 8 MP, the spell of Heal. And very quickly as we walked outside, we learned Hurt More at level 2, and we're kind of off and running. Downside, 0 MP at level 2, 3 and 4, only 4 at level 5. It wasn't until level 6 that we gained a pool of MP to cast it. And the other problem was that there were just a lot of unfriendly enemies kind of in the area as well. Once we got past the 012, which didn't have a whole lot for us, immediately to the southwest started to run into things like Armored Knights. Same when we went to the north. We had then also ran into Golems, Demon Knights, etc. So struggled a little bit to find enemies bigger than basically skeletons and Dracula to gain XP with Hurtmore early on. We found Staff Cape here just off to the west. Garenham and Cole were right next to each other. Cole was empty. Garenham had some equipment for us. Initially we couldn't afford anything. Eventually we did pick up, I think, a copper sword. But just in this area to the west of Cole, rather, we did see a zone that we stuck in for a while, which had Knights and Wyverns, both of which were excellent Hurtmore targets, and just a few tiles to the north of that, we ended up finding a zone just literally like 3 or 4 tiles north of where we were that had Werewolves, Star Wyverns, and Rogue Scorpions. All fantastic Hurtmore targets, so we spent a good bit of time in that area getting all those enemies killed with Hurtmore. The nice thing about the order in which we found those two is that the Werewolf and Star Wyvern, since we can't guarantee one-shots, we're less than 50% to one-shot them with Hurtmore because of our terrible defense and lack of agility, we would have been taking some deaths potentially. So it was good that we found them in that order and then ground them out. The bad thing is that we didn't see right away that just to the west was the grave, which was fine. It had a quest item at the top, but otherwise we didn't have keys, nothing else to check, and it turned out to be nothing in the basement. But we didn't see Hawksness down here just to the southwest, and Hawksness had an Axe Knight. And that would have been an awesome grind for us during that time period. Not that this was slow, but it was certainly slower than that could have been. We also did try to go across the Swamp Cave. Full cleared the Mountain Cave, which I think did have one of our quest items in it, but otherwise a lot of nothing. Didn't find anything of good quality down there. We explored the entirety of this northeast area, which had also nothing. Tablet Cave with gold, I think, and Breckenary, which we didn't even bother doing anything other than healing. The entire southeast had just Charlock, and it took us until the very end where we last locationed into Remolder for keys. So that was the other big thing. If we skipped the northeast, skipped the southeast, and the second continent almost entirely, aside for the mountain cave, we could, you know, get through things a lot faster and not have to be doubling back toward the back of Tanthagil for the Jerk Cave. Ham and its chest, and the Stones Cave back there for coordinates and Cantling, which turned out to be the armor, which I did really like my count for that. That helped out a lot. But yeah, and then just, we definitely had an opportunity. To single dive this one for the win, but the Armored Knights, and particularly the Red Dragons, one in particular, said absolutely not, no way, that's not happening. So either way, it's a good run. We were, you know, barely, 3 minutes out of second, so I'm never going to complain about a finish like that. Everybody was very clustered together up there. Since I finished at 113, DK at 120, and Blue Lobster at 129, still a series of racers out there trying to get themselves through the race seed.